Well, first off, for most working mothers, finding the balance between family and career can be exhausting. Aloted Omoba, author of Super Working Mom, joins us via Skype with some tips on finding that happy medium. Aloted, welcome to Turning Point.
Thank you, Muyiwa, for having me.
First of all, what's a super working mom?
That's a very interesting question. It's interesting that when a lot of people hear the term super working mom, they imagine a woman in a cape trying to save and conquer the world. But when I got the idea for super working mom, which I believe is an inspiration from God, it was I pictured a mom on a journey, knowing that she cannot do anything by her own strength, but only by the supernatural power of God. So, a super working mom, I share a lot of characteristics of a super working mom in my book, but a super working mom, in a nutshell, is one who's trusting in the supernatural abilities of God and not in her own strength.
Okay, so does that mean you have to have children, or can you be a super working mom believing for children?
Yes, it's all starts from you being a woman and now on that journey to being a mom with children. So yes, it's, you already start that journey with God, and once you have kids, you're well on your way.
For you, when did you become a super working mom?
5 years ago, when I had my daughter, Friday was her birthday, so yeah, that's when I became a super working mom.
And for you, what was the big difference? Can you describe for us how life changed for you? How much did life change for you?
Oh, wow, it changed a lot. I think the main change was knowing that I was now responsible with my husband for another human being, and knowing that I had to take care of this baby and raise her up to be a woman of God. I mean, that was scary. And also knowing that my time was no longer mine in that sense. I had to split it up between already marriage, my career, and now a baby, and other relationships. So it had a great toll on my time, but then I wouldn't have it any other way.
Now, you talk about some of the things a super working mom would be doing in your book. She would have a career, or she might have a hobby that's making her money. What are some of the other things you explore in your book that you couldn't see in other books before you wrote yours?
Um, One key thing that a super working mom has, like I said, is her time with God. So she has to have, because you can only be a super working mom from the inside out by spending time with God. And a lot of people put emphasis on being busy and, going around helping others. But I think when you take time to take care of yourself first, you'll be able to take care of other people. So that's one key thing. A super working mom takes care of herself.
Now, when you say take care of yourself, I mean, in reality, how does that happen? Because you have only a few hours. Now, usually you'd wake up, you might make breakfast for yourself and for your hubby, and then you have to think about the housework. But now you have these children who sometimes wake up at 4 a.m., 5 a.m., and they demand everything now, and you have to do that. Then you forget to do your hair, and the makeup goes by the wayside, and now you're talking to me about from inside out, what?
Uh, One tip I share in my book is maximizing your mornings. And what I say in my book is before the other members of your family wake up, you need to get up and spend time with God and yourself. And yes, I know that a few kids will wake up in the middle of the night, but that's what the husband is for. Send them to him. He should sort them out because that's your time. And once they realize that that's your time, they'll get to respect you for that.
Let me ask you though, you say that, but for a mother that's watching who dearly wants to take on board what you've said and say, I'm knackered, I don't have the energy. And then on top of that, he's traveled, he's gone off on business to Timbuktu.
The thing is, a lot of sometimes moms tend to want to do things by themselves or without asking for help. You need to ask for help. And like I said, I think sometimes what happens is a lot of moms take on more than they can handle in a day. So you need to say no to a lot of things to be able to say yes to the right things in your life. So you don't necessarily have to go for that party that happened on Saturday because you know that, you need to take time to rest. So I think prioritizing your time and saying yes to the things that will take you closer to being a super working mom would help you manage your energy and your time better.
Now, as we're wrapping up, I wonder if you could help us with someone who maybe they've been in an abusive relationship, or they themselves are suffering low self-esteem and feeling like I'm not doing so well with myself, I'm not doing so well with my children, or they've been told that. How do they do the journey from that to become this wonderful person you've described, a super working mum?
I would advise someone like that to ask for help. Don't keep these things to yourself. You can't do it by yourself. Ask for help. There's so many groups and so many charities out there that help women in situations like this. So you need to reach out to others that can help you, because trying to handle this on your own hasn't helped you so far. So the best way is ask for help, talk to God in prayer, but then reach out to others that can help you.
We've almost run out of time. We've got 30 seconds left. So I'm assuming from the title of your book, this can't help men. This is just for women, super working mum.
Yes.
Thank you for excluding us, but it's okay.
They can read it, just to see things from a woman's perspective. But the book primarily was written for women.
Aloted, thank you so much for joining us on Turning Point.
Thank you for having me.